Hi everybody, welcome to our YouTube live stream. I'm Kim, I'm the owner of On the Bias Design, and I'm so excited to be here. And we're gonna go through some new fabric. We had a lot of fun stuff that I wanna show you and some different stuff too. So let's start with this. This is Ginkgo Garden. It is by Northcott Fabrics. It is really soft and luxurious, and it's really beautiful. The colors in this, the blues, the teals, the greens are just gorgeous. This is the panel that comes with the collection. And then I brought a couple of coordinating fabrics along that go with it. Here is a darker blue ginkgo leaf. And I just brought the ginkgo leaves along with me today. Here's a teal one, and then here's a white. There's also a blender that matches this side of the border. There's one that matches this. There is a couple of blenders that are just basically the leaf with gold. They're not colored on a background. So there's like a silver, or excuse me, a white and a blue version of that. Plus, I have some of the shimmer collection that is the same color as some of the backgrounds on this, because if you've used Northcott fabric for any length of time, this pattern on the back will be very familiar to you as being from their shimmer blender collection. And we do have some of those in stock as well that we've been kind of mixing and matching with them also. So it's a really beautiful collection if you want a little gold in there. In the store we also have a really pretty, it's a metallic gold from Maywood called Starlight Metallics. We have that gold with it, and it is just fantastic. So if you're looking for something kind of springy with a beautiful blues and teals, Ginkgo Garden might be the collection that you're looking for. All right, so today we are kind of doing a lot of fabric that is like all my favorite colors. So if you look in my personal fabric collection, you're going to find purple, teal, like a light blue, and pink. Those are kind of all the colors in my personal collection. And it's funny because when I go shopping, I always have to try really hard to not keep buying those same colors of fabric. So I don't always do that a great job of that, but I try. So this collection has every one of my favorite colors in it. This is Mystic Nature 2, so it's the second collection. And it is gorgeous beyond belief. I love the colors in this. This is every one of my favorite colors. And it's really soft. It's got this beautiful kind of watercolor feel. I love the rocks in the water. That was actually, this print was the reason I ended up buying the collection. When I saw that, I'm like, ooh, that's really pretty. So I think this is beautiful. This could be definitely fall, probably a little spring. It speaks a little more fall to me with kind of some of the oranges and reds that are in here, but it is a really soft, beautiful collection. I actually think these three fabrics, the ones with the leaves on them, would really be pretty in like a baby quilt, to be honest. I really like them. These are also really nice blenders, I think, too. I actually can see this kind of being a little Halloween if you were in there, like a little something with Halloween fall in it too. So, but anyway, I really love it. The rocks I think are really neat. And if you go online and you can kind of zoom in on the picture, which is a little harder for us to do here during the live stream, you can actually see the reflection of the water on the rocks. So it's really, really pretty. So yeah, so this is Mystic Garden 2, which is also in store right now. And I actually think it looks really good with this next collection I'm going to show you. So I'm gonna keep this one and this one off to the side because I actually think they look really good with this next collection. So if you know me, or if you ever come in the store or ever get the opportunity to talk to me, you will know that I am a huge fan of princesses and unicorns and castles and all things like that. Very, very fairy tale romantic. So when I saw this collection, I was just blown away because it is like everything I've ever loved or wanted in a collection right here. You got a princess, you got a unicorn, you have a castle. It's all done in purples and teals and blues. You have peacocks in here. On the other side, if you go towards the bottom, it's beautiful floral. There's little foxes and bunnies and everything in here. So the art on it is beautiful. It's very colorful. It's a big panel. This is about 36 by 44, so it's a full yard. Got a rainbow in there, everything. So when I was saying this other fabric would look really good with it, I wasn't lying, because the quilt that I'm going to make probably will utilize some of these fabrics. But it does have a couple of its own fabrics too that I want to share with you. So my new favorite panel is the Princess Dream panel, and then these are the fabrics that go with it. So you have this really beautiful floral. I think this is something that actually you could use for anything spring or summer, because I think it's really pretty. Then you have this one, which is the castle. Oop, I'm going to put this right side up. So that's a castle border. And then this, which is my favorite coordinating fabric, it's gemstones. It is so cool. And I'm going to put it out to the side here, the other side of the unicorn. So it's just really fun, beautiful. If you've got a little girl or maybe a big girl who really likes princesses and unicorns and stuff, this is probably the collection. Like I said, I was so excited when this came into the shop this week. I was like, yes, it's here. So really, really fun. So some fun new fabrics in the store, some things that, you know, you might want to try to put together. Like I said, and I do actually think you could absolutely use this with it. And I think it would look just beautiful. So I'm going to hang out. So in my personal quilt, you might see a bunch of these fabrics all together with this. So lots of fun stuff. We also got a bunch of basics in from Jaftex over the last week too. They're really minimalist basics. They're not solids, but they've got like a little line in them that's colored. Some of them would be like little half moons, some are squiggles. There's a bunch of those in there too. So if you're looking for kind of a different basic, maybe it's a little more modern, we got some of those into the shop as well in the last couple weeks also. So with that, let's talk about a couple other things too. We have just put out a new class schedule out on the website just since last week. So if you're interested in classes, let me know. We're going to be doing alcohol ink dyeing. We're going to do more ice dyeing. We're going to have fabric painting. We've got paperless paper piecing classes coming up and a bunch of paper piecing classes. We're also, if you get our newsletter, there's going to be a form you can fill out if you aren't in Wisconsin but would like to take a class. We're going to be doing some testing of some remote classes where we're going to do some online classes. I want to do some testing of the platform. We have a new platform we'd like to try, and then I want to test some of the curriculum. So there's going to be a form to fill out in our newsletter. You'll see a link to it if you're remote, or even if you're in Wisconsin and don't want to drive all the way to the shop, to sign up to maybe take some of these classes and help us test to see what works and what doesn't. So that's going to be coming too. And then just a bunch of other fun stuff also as we head into spring. More beautiful fabrics going to be coming into the store and lots of cool stuff. So with that, the only other thing I want to just mention is a huge thank you for continuing to support us and support our business. We couldn't do what we do without you. We love to see the beautiful things you create. I mentioned this in the newsletter the last 2 weeks too. If you go to our website, there's a spot under, I think it's under our, where it says locations and hours. There's a link that says your creations. If you go under there, you'll see the beautiful pictures people have shared with us of all the gorgeous quilts and other things that they've created. So with that, thank you again. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a great evening.